We all got those moments, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're so locked in on our goals and it just feels like a straight path forward to success. You're like, yeah, let's do this shit. Let's lock in, let's fucking work, let's grind. Don't nobody fucking work harder than me, bruh. I'm that fucking guy. You're like, can't nobody tell me shit. I'm on my grind, boy. Can't nobody tell me shit. Then all of a sudden, everything just loses its vibrancy. We seem to forget life isn't a straight path. We all want our lives to be like this, when in reality, our lives are more like this. We start questioning ourselves, wondering if whatever we're working on will actually blow. Will we be successful? Is it even worth it? Recently, I found myself asking myself that a lot, and I simply just tell myself there's only one way to find out. My last video did kinda mid, and I felt like I put a good amount of effort into it. That shit unmotivated the out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I sat in front of my computer for a week straight trying to think about how I could make a video that could get hella views, and I was stuck. Then in my head I was like, college about to start soon, how am I gonna make videos and do college and also juggle a job as well? Then I realized I was just suffering from vaginal fasciitis. I'm being a pussy. I'm gonna make videos about what I want to and not bend over to make some corny shit, even though it would probably get much more views. I want to appeal with my authenticity, but again, not take this stuff too serious, because that's when you start to treat it like a 9-to-5 job, and then it's not fun anymore. You lose inspiration. I know it's gonna be rough trying to balance YouTube, college, work, but what can I really do except thug it out? Maybe I'll go a month without uploading, maybe longer, maybe shorter. At some point I will figure it out. I just can't stop what I'm doing right now and keep my inertia moving forward. There is a term for that self-doubt that we all eventually reach. It's called the plateau of latent potential. The plateau of latent potential experienced by creative people is a phase where whatever you're putting out creatively seems to stagnate, or you just hit a plateau after a period of going up. That's called the valley of disappointment. During that time, it feels like your videos aren't as innovating, or you're not inspired as much as you were before. But under all that self-doubt you have, it's an essential part of the creative process. It's a time where you're sort of incubated and you could refine. Your ideas are being synthesized and you're forming new connections within yourself. Just like you're a scientist or in any other type of field, the plateau of latent potential suggests that if you keep going, if you keep pushing, you're gonna reach that creative breakthrough you've been wanting to reach. And if you just keep exploring it and persevering, you will get those new bursts of creativity that'll take you forward and take you up to higher places that you want to go. So the best thing you could really do is just push through that. Go out and find new inspiration. Read a book. I love to look within my people and my friends for inspiration, because they are some of the most talented people I know. I have friends that make amazing clothes, amazing music, amazing YouTube videos. I love watching them because they just make me want to go harder and spend time with them too, and spend time with your family. Just get out of your room and refresh your mind. See the positive side of hitting that plateau. You have to have the mentality that you could create your best video tomorrow, your best song, the best clothes you've designed yet. Just don't stop, bro. Don't think about those numbers just yet, especially if you're just starting. Something I struggle with is having to figure out how to appease people. And honestly, I stopped thinking about that, because at that point, you're just guessing. The creation isn't truthful. This isn't a job yet. I can't treat it like one, or I will burn out, and that goes for everyone. I'm gonna be real and make videos that I want to make, and at some point, I know they will stick to the wall, because I am being authentic. Staying true to yourself is also another way to avoid that self-doubt. Once you start to create things you don't believe in, or try to impersonate someone else, you lose that joy of what you're doing. You don't want to do it anymore. We're all trying to be successful at what we want to do, eventually making a living off of it. But if you forget the fact that you love doing it and you treat it as a chore, you're not going to be able to move forward with it to the next step. When you do hit that plateau of self-doubt, the best thing you can do for yourself is just to push through it and keep your authenticity, because everything will get better and you will start to go up on the other side. I don't make videos to cater to other people. I make them for myself because I enjoy it, and if I keep doing that, I will become successful at it.
Hey, listen, like, I care about my fans, but if I would make the music for them, my music would suck. And that goes for any artist. When you start thinking about what another person wants, then you're just guessing, you know? Yeah, of course. Of course, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Everyone makes music for themselves, unless you're like Drake, maybe.